Ninja and Flannel, we're out here with the Anechox 30L suppressor from Anechox suppressors. Been running this for a little while now and it's pretty sweet. I got a pretty good idea of what's going on with it so far. So here we go. Some of the basic specs for the Anechox 30L are that it is 8.1 inches long. Total weight is 10.2 ounces, not counting your QD adapters. The tube itself is actually grade 5 STA 1000 titanium. Basically, it's the highest alloy of titanium in its strongest heat-treated condition. Aside from that, you have stainless 17.4 H900 stainless steel baffles, blast chamber, and they are designed to handle the extreme erosion, uncorking pressure, and temperature right at the muzzle of your firearm. And as you can see from the front cap here, this is a flow-through suppressor, so it really helps with that recoil and not having to tune every single firearm you put it on. It's got removable end caps, very important, and more on that later. This can is in fact fully serviceable, and as you can see here, we are actually running our True Blue Lubricants suppressor syrup like usual. And if you haven't seen that before in our videos, what that really does for you is it makes this nasty carbon buildup just wipe right off just with your finger like it's brand new. I didn't even put any cleaner on that. That's from the original time I got this. A lot of rounds through there, and that is nothing but my finger, and it just wipes right off. This stuff is really nice. We run this on all of our suppressors now. It's hub compatible, so you're not locked into a certain mounting system. You can use whatever you want. Here's some subsonics through it. Take her on out. Now, the QD system we're using is actually from Break Arms, which is pretty sick. It's kind of like a modified 3-lug. You just give it a couple of ratchets and then it kind of sponges back and comes off. Pretty cool. Pretty simple to put back on. I'm a huge fan of that. I've been kind of testing it recently to see how it goes, and I'm liking it so far. So far, they've never had a recorded case of carbon lock, which is kind of why I'm messing with them, but pretty cool. Here's a couple shots of supersonic. Little more pop to it. Another interesting note about this break lock system is that it's all titanium and it's about half the weight of chemo, which is a pretty common known system. And they've never had a carbon lock recorded yet. We'll see if I get one someday. I'll let you guys know. So this is with some supersonics, and this will kind of show you the difference of running without a can. Here it is with the 30L can. And here is with a standard non-flow-through end cap. Some subsonics with the standard end cap. Woo! Oh, that's fun. Now, it's not super dark out, but something you'll notice is the flash suppression between standard and the non-flow-through end cap. If you watch the front closely. It's a pretty sweet can. I really enjoy both options that it has, where it can be flow through, which is great for reducing recoil and stuff like that. But if you want to shoot like night shoot, where you want max flash suppression and decibel reduction, then you've got your option to go solid end caps, which is really cool. And it's pretty neat so far. I'm actually pretty happy with it. Like, look at that right here. It shoots pretty good. It is quiet. On a different note, if you are interested in checking out this Triad bullpup, I have a whole video, I'll put a little link right here if you're interested in checking it out. Pretty cool little build I did. We won't talk about it much here though. Another thing is, a lot of people comment about this tactical flannel shirt. If you're interested in these, this one sucks, but I am having my own made we're gonna sell soon. So link in the description for a lot of cool stuff you'll see in this video, especially the shirt that's coming soon on our e-store. Check it out. So we switched over to the AK. So we've obviously done a good amount of shooting with this AK, with this can. with the subsonics, even with the KNS piston turned to max gas, you still couldn't cycle them. Not a big deal. Some subsonic ammo was kind of goofy anyway, but we could technically check it out to see if just replacing this little end cap will actually make a decent difference. Uh-oh. So, interesting point to make is that even when you're using the solid end caps, this still has a lot less back pressure than other cans. My Sandman S30 cal from Dead Air, this thing still cycles all the subsonic ammo, which is a nice perk, but it also shows how much gas that can has, where this one, even with your solid cap, you're still getting less gas back in your face than a standard can. So all in all, I'm pretty impressed with this can. Anechox Suppressors has done a great job. A lot of the main things you see in this video, there will be links in the descriptions. Make sure you check out my website for the email list. But also, just watch how nice this is with your regular flash reduction, stuff like that on here, with actual supersonic AK ammo. And this is a short AK, so that's a pretty decent test. Pretty sweet. I'm honestly really impressed with it. Being hub compatible, fully serviceable, and cap, you can make it flow through, non-flow through. Pretty stinking cool. I love how lightweight it is for the size of can you get and the amount of volume you get for decibel reduction. Pretty cool. Also, side note, AKs, not super easy to suppress. If you're gonna do that, don't just throw a can on it. You're gonna need to check for things like keyholing, bore concentricity, stuff like that. Probably need to adjust your gas depending on what can you get. So keep that in mind. I got another upgrade video for this you could check out. A little link in the top corner here I'll throw. So pretty cool. Check out these Anechox. I love mine so far. Farewell.